it's Elsie. I am here to do your reading for Valentine's Day. I'm in a little bit of a different location today, so I thought I would just do it this way for the Valentine readings, just so we could get them out for you today. I don't want to be late with them because they are important. So I am using my regular deck that I've been using lately, which is my Tarot Grand Lux Tarot, I think. And then I've got the Animal Oracle from Call It Baron Reed. So we're going to pull a couple of those as well too. All right, so let's get to it. I figured I'm going to start today with Capricorn. I'm trying to switch it up so Pisces isn't always at the end. So we're going to start with Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. If you're here for the first time, welcome. And if you are coming back because you love to be here, thank you for coming back. If you are new, I hope you'll hit that subscribe button, maybe share with your friends, and perhaps also share, like, and subscribe. That would be great. It helps me keep the channel going, and it helps me offer free content to you, like these Valentine card readings. Okay, so I've already prayed over the cards. I am just going to shuffle them now. Two and one more. All right, there we go. Already prayed over the cards, just have to shuffle them for you. So it's for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the sign of Capricorn today. What have we got for Valentine's Day for Capricorn? Take a look here. All right. Just gonna cut. You guys never usually get to see this side, so here you go. For all of those of you who are wondering. All right, so the first card we pull is the overall energy for the reading, and then we will pull 5 cards for the past energy, 5 cards for the current energy, and then we will also pull 10 cards for the future energy. So it looks like your overall energy is an energy of being stuck, not really knowing what to do at this point. So feeling like you can't make a decision, feeling like that if you make the decision, you might make the wrong one. So in this card here, you're not making one at all. That's what the deal is. You're not making any decisions. All right, 5 cards for past energy. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. All right. So somebody's not speaking here. Somebody is not speaking. You're holding back on saying your piece. It's time for you to speak up, Capricorn. You're holding back. You're holding back saying what you want to say. Her sword is pointed up, and it tells me that you might be having something to say that might hurt someone, that you have to be blatantly and carefully honest with whomever you try to speak with. And so it looks like you are you're holding back from saying your word, because this is the 4 of Coins, right? And it's the miser, and he holds back on everything. He holds back on money. He holds back on love. He is the one who just keeps himself closed off because he doesn't want to be hurt, right? Doesn't want to be hurt. So he's, somebody's holding back from saying the things they need to say, because they know that once they do say the things they need to say, that things are going to start moving quickly. So this would be energy of the 8 of Wands, and the 8 of Wands is all about Eight of Wands is all about fast-moving energy, fast-moving love messages. These are actions, right? Just trying to pull them down here for you. These are actions, actions that have that are probably going back and forth in messaging. So it could be Facebook messaging, could be SMS. So it looks like there are love messages coming through. I don't think you expected this. I don't think that you expected, Capricorn, that things would move this quickly. And what you want, because you are a Cappy, is you just want stability, right? You just want to have the energy of the Queen of Pentacles. You want to be slow. You want to be careful. The Queen of Pentacles is also a multitasking energy, so she wants to do all the things that are best for the people in her life, of course, and she just is always on the move. So I have a feeling you're holding back from saying something, but that's caused love messages to come in because you didn't answer a certain question or didn't say what you were supposed to say, and now this person, I have a feeling, is coming forward, but they're coming forward and you don't expect it. It's going to be a bit of a blindside, but they're going to come to you and tell you that they see you as stable, they see you as love, they see you as the person who can take care of all things, the person who is really good with her money or his money, and the person who is, really good with the finances, the person who's really good with money. So under the deck, we have the Judgment. So you might be wanting to make a decision about this person. And I have a feeling that that's going to come quickly. I feel as though that you're not really expecting to make a decision this soon. But I think it's going to happen. Because it's going to blindside you, right? It's going to come at a time. It's going to come at a time when you're not expecting it, and so you may just end up blurting out the information. It may just come quicker than you think, and then you'll think, yeah, maybe I did think that over sufficiently. That could very well be. All right, let's go for the current energy. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. So, what do we got on the bottom here? Oh, the World. Looks like there's some changes coming here. Closing old chapters, opening new ones. So what I'm showing here is that you're trying to see something from a different perspective, and that might be why you're holding off. Because you're trying to see this thing from a different perspective. You don't want to hurt anybody. So you're trying to find the best way to make the best decision in order to for everybody to have what they need. Because that's really what you're all about, Cappies, right? You're all about making sure everybody has what they need. The Eight of Coins is right next door. So the Hanged Man is looking directly at the Eight of Coins, which tells me that the Hanged Man's working really hard to try and find a different solution. That this person is very smart. They're very wealthy. They work very hard. People notice their hard work. And I do believe that this person here is trying to find the answer that the Hanged Man is in the energy of. So you're in the energy of working really hard to find a solution before the wheel turns. So when the Wheel of Fortune comes, the Wheel of Fortune is all about quick changes. Things are going to change very fast for you now. The Wheel of Fortune has come to turn in your favor, so you can get everything done that you need to get done, and so you can bring in those blessings. You still have this overall energy of kind of feeling stuck, so it's time to get you unstuck. And since you won't do that, Capricorn, when you don't do that, the universe throws you a major arcana card and says, fine, if you won't do it, then we'll push you into it, because that's what your life path is about. We need to make some quick and hard changes here, and it's time for you to be able to make different decisions regarding going forward, because that's exactly what's in your path. There are some secrets here. So you're not going forward right away because you feel as though there's something that's yet left to be seen. And I think that's why you're in the Hangman over here. There's something yet left to be seen. The High Priestess is here to remind you of a couple of things, to make sure that you go in to spirit, make sure that you ask your questions, connect. You are absolutely intuitive, so you can connect your head to, to source and find out what's going on here. But there are secrets. It seems like they're, the High Priestess, she is this keeper of secrets, and so it looks like there are some secrets. Out on the end here, we have the King of Wands, and there may be some secrets about the King of Wands that you're trying to figure out before you move forward. Just gotta get some coffee, guys. You may want to be moving forward with the King of Passion. Just remember, though, that the King of Passion comes in for love first, to make sure that the passion is good before anything else happens in the relationship. So just keep that in mind as you try and find the information that you need to move forward here, because it looks like you will be closing a chapter with someone, Capricorn. There will be some sort of a door that's going to be closed to the past. So you need to move forward as quickly as you can and find out what it is that you need to move forward, instead of looking at the past, because Spirit is saying that once you do move forward, that's it. There's no more connection to the past. It's time for you to just continue to move forward. All right. Future. All right. So we've got here 4 cards for the future. That's the first 4 cards. Under the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Pentacles, bringing in money, bringing in opportunity, opportunity for love, opportunity for many, many things. So, put that over there. So the moving into the future here. So the future shows you being at odds with yourself. So more of an internal struggle than an external struggle. It shows you as being sort of, should I, shouldn't I? I really want victory, but I'm holding back because of an internal struggle, right? And so far, we know that this is going to be an internal struggle, because you started this reading with the energy of the 8 of Swords. So it's an internal struggle. Should I? Shouldn't I? Should I go with the King of Wands? I know that there are secrets. Things are about to move forward, but should I go with the King of Wands? It shows here that you do want victory, but that you've not yet made a decision. So I do show that underneath the deck last time before we shuffled, that we showed that there was a Judgment card, and that is about making decisions. I feel like you're stuck in the Swords with your communication and connection because of the Devil energy here. I have a feeling that the Devil is here to cast a shadow, to cast fear, to say, you know what, you don't need this thing, you don't need the new start, you can just carry on being stagnant in your life. That's cool too. You don't have to make those decisions right now. But as I see it here, you're kind of coming to the realization that there has to be change. And when you make that change, it's going to make you popular. The spotlight is going to be on you, Capricorn. I don't know that you're used to that, but when you do make this decision, this 6 of Wands, this ability to stand up in front of people and speak your mind, you are going to have to speak your mind eventually. And I have a feeling that you're going to be victorious when you do so. You're going to be popular. People are going to look up to you. They like the words that you're saying. They like the motivation you give them. And the 6 of Wands is about action, right? It's about taking action with something, against something, for something. You're still stuck, though. I think this victory scares you. I think your decision lies between the Devil and your victory. And although you do want victory, this Devil scares the heck out of you. Casts the shadow, makes you feel as though you're not worth it, maybe that you're less than. You can't really move forward. Why would you be able to move forward in this energy? And that's exactly what the Devil is telling you. You can't make this decision because the Devil is casting fear, casting shadow, casting shame, all the things that we think about ourselves that really aren't true. That's exactly what the Devil is casting here. And also, it could be that you just don't know that you want to be chained to something, chained to something like this. You don't know if you want to be chained in that relationship or in a relationship at all. And that could be part of it as well. And that could be why the fear is being cast here. Okay, 3 more cards for the future. 3 more cards, please. Interesting. All right. So, moving. You are tired, Capricorn. You have been on it. You have been on everything. You have been planning perhaps to move away. I have a feeling that you just want to be gone. You don't want to have the pressure and the sadness. You don't want to have the fear on your heart of making big changes. I think that you just would rather, get in a boat and go to calmer waters. That's the Capricorn always wants harmony, right? So the Capricorn just wants to be able to get in the boat and go by way of night in a cloak and just head off into the distance with the friends. I do see here that the King of Swords is here, so you still at this point haven't spoken your mind. You just may leave without speaking your mind. You can see his sword is down. So although he's very smart, very book learned, he's very knowledgeable about life, he's got a lot to offer in terms of giving you advice. I think that you may just skip right over that, and I think you may just start walking away from the things that no longer serve you. But you're not only walking away from all of this emotion here, you're walking into another life. You're walking into a place that's calm, that you can speak up and not have to use harsh words, a place that you're walking into with the brightest of light. You're exhausted, so I don't think you want to have any of this going on, right? You don't want to have any of this devil energy, and I get it. I totally get it. I am going to pull 2 more cards. Conversation with the Knight of Wands. Why not? So again, we have you as wanting to make judgment, you wanting to make a decision, things coming back from the past. Don't forget that we're also in Mercury retrograde. So Mercury retrograde, we're already feeling that. It comes on the 17th or the 18th of February. And, this is also a card of resurrection. It's about resurrecting things from the past and bringing them forward so you can clean your karma. And that might be what this card is about here too. When you clean your karma, that you want to have clarity, you want to have a good conversation, and you want to decide whether you're going to use this sword to cut somebody out or not. The Knight of Passion is here. So perhaps this was made on a one night of passion with somebody. You got some clarity about this King of Wands here, and the energy of the Knight of Wands is here, and it's possibly time for you to just move away. Say your piece kindly, and walk away from things that no longer serve you to be with your Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is someone who's very passionate. He may come in and stay for the night only, but he sometimes does come back. And it really does all depend on what is, what his MO is, essentially. What's he looking for? And then we have the Tower. So this is going to bring you into a Tower energy. You know what, Capricorn? I have a feeling that you... let me go, Page of Swords, wanting to talk to someone. I have a feeling that you want to talk to someone, about this relationship no longer going forward. It's time for you to take a stand, perhaps move away, say the things that you want, prepare to walk away from the things that don't serve you, and that is the clarity that you get from this conversation with the Knight of Wands is really going to throw you into a Tower moment. Somebody wants to talk with you and you want to talk with them. And, this energy of feeling stuck right here is where we started. This is going to bring you to a Tower moment that I think is probably a good Tower moment. I don't think that you have to worry about this one. It's going to hurt. It's going to suck. It's going to be awful. Yes. But it's going to move things in the right direction. It's going to allow you to talk to the people who want to talk with you. It's going to allow you to get out of this energy here. So if you are planning on ending a relationship or going out with somebody new, that might be something that you might want to do on February 14th. You might just decide not to go out with the person you intended, and then maybe just, take a right turn and go out with someone else. All right, let's do information from the Spirit Oracle Animal cards here. One and two. You are never alone. So just remember that. You are never alone. You have your life, you have your family, you have possibly children, you have a best friend. I'm sure you have a best friend or someone who watches over you. The otter spirit is all about love. You know, it's all about, you can see there in the heart there, it's a mom and a baby holding each other. And, you know, you are never alone is about, you know, even if you don't have any family on the earth here, that maybe you will be speaking to Source, and Source is your family. But just remember that you're never alone, whether you decide to go through with leaving this relationship that I think you want to leave, or whether you don't, you are not alone, and you can always go into Spirit for more information. Make your dreams real. If this has been a dream of yours, if you've been weaving this beautiful dream that, you know, something that you've been thinking about, something that you've been wondering, should I do that thing? It's time for you to make your dreams come true and to make them real. 5 and 6 is 11. 1 and 1 is 2, which is balance. You're trying to stay in balance while making your dreams become real. And you know, Capricorn, you deserve it. You've had one heck of a year. This is going to end with a tower moment, but I honestly think, Capricorn, that you've been through so much this year that this tower is barely going to rock your world, honestly. This tower is barely going to rock your world. I really feel as though that you are not alone, and that you need to continue to make dreams, your dreams real. You know, continue to weave that web. You know, love anyone who loves on you, who is the person who will be with you, before you, the person who will give you clarity, you know, the person who is going to give you a chance to say your piece. That's what you want to be, and that's the energy you want to be in for Valentine's Day. So no matter who you pick this Valentine's Day, no matter who picks you, just be sure that, you know, that it's someone that you can speak with and get clarity from, someone who wants to speak with you, someone who, you know, is a reminder that you're never alone, and someone who maybe even has the same dreams and wishes that you do. Maybe it's time to make a change and spend time with someone who really does love you for who you are, rather than the things you can give them, the things you can do for them, being the multitasking queen and being good with your money and having money. Maybe it's just time that you accepted it for what it is, and that it is time for you to stop arguing within yourself, stop being stuck in the hangman. It's just time to make a decision, and know that you can always connect to Spirit, connect to Creator. You can always connect to Spirit for answers. You are not alone. It's absolutely true. You are not alone. All right, Cappies, that's all I have for you today. Happy Valentine's Day. I hope you get everything that you need and that you want this Valentine's Day. And I hope whatever that you do is making your heart happy, because you deserve it. Because you're never alone, and you need to make those dreams a reality. All right, that's it. That's all I got for you. Thanks, guys. And I will be back for your readings with the 15th. Okay?